What is up, guys? We are back here with another episode of ZMP. I think I have a good one for y'all. We are going to be testing fishing weights, durability of the weights of bass fishing weights. Tungsten, some are steel, some are brass, lead, of course. It's OG fishing weight. Everybody's used forever, but we're going to be testing the strength. This will be an interesting one. It should be a really fun video, so hopefully y'all guys enjoy, and let's get to breaking metal objects that are considered fishing weights, or at least try. All right, see y'all there. All right, guys, we got four weight types. We have the lead, which is the first one right there with the line hanging off of it. And we have the tungsten, the black one, which is like the strongest metal in the world, basically. I think that there's something with the tensile strength between titanium and tungsten, but let's not get into that. Steel weight, get into focus there. A steel weight and a brass weight, which I feel like they all have their own purposes, but I've always wanted to see if we could break them, or if there was a difference in the weight that you would need to know. But if there's not, it'd just be fun breaking or trying to break weights. But because yeah, that should be a lot of fun. All right, well, just letting y'all know what we're working with here. I already got one tied on a line. We're gonna try the chucking trick, or chucking this at something and see what happens. All right, let's chuck some weights. We're going to do a series of tests, as in like, I'm gonna do all the tests to one weight first. I'm gonna do all the tests to the lead weight first, and then we'll move on to brass and steel, and then we'll get to tungsten, which, yeah, we'll see what happens there. But that's how I'm gonna set up this thing, and hopefully we can destroy some weights. Test number one, guys, lead weight, which I don't know, this is like a, I don't know, half ounce maybe. Nah, I don't know. I really don't know how much it weighs, but it's a weight and they all look decently the same size, and we're gonna use this one and we're gonna slam it on the ground with our rod and reel with the broomstick. See what happens. Oh, one slap on the ground. Hey guys, we have some serious damage here. Wow, I thought this was gonna, oh, sorry y'all, kind of out of light there. It's kind of a disappointment, honestly, for the lead weight. Kind of ashamed of it, honestly. All these years, us fishermen fishing with lead weights, and this is the outcome of that. That is very deformed. You can definitely see where we hit it on the ground. That is the damage there. You can see it definitely bent it out as like that. That used to be circular. A little bit damage to the nose, so slam to the ground with a lead weight, not a smart idea. Kind of deforms your weight. All right, next up, guys, is the brass weight, which the brass weight is kind of a weird, brass, in my opinion, is just a weird metal. Unless any of y'all think that way, I don't know. It's kind of a goldish looking metal. I don't know much about my metals, but I know, I think definitely stronger than copper, stronger than lead. Don't think about steel. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's not stronger than steel. Iron, which steel is a thing of iron and aluminum, I believe, is an alloy. But brass, I'm not sure about, but that's a brass weight for you. We're gonna do the smashing trick on the ground and see how it holds up. I feel like this is gonna hold up a lot better than the lead weight. Hey guys, Ooh, got a little bit of damage there. Not near as bad as the lead weight, but still got some damage. As you can tell, bent it out just a little bit there. Kind of took a chunk out of it. There at the very bottom, there's some weirdness on the side there. Definitely some weirdness right there, but definitely not as bad as the lead weight, as we can tell. But now let's go on to the next test. All right, guys, it's steel's turn. I honestly have no idea what it's going to do to a steel weight. As is I'm pretty sure it's an alloy of iron and aluminum, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but pretty sure it's an alloy of aluminum and iron. I know aluminum's really weak, iron's not, so that combined, weakness and strength. Yeah, I really don't know anything about metals, but let's smash this thing. Wow. Wow, look at this. I'm surprised, because I thought brass was stronger and, I mean, weaker than steel. But no, it's the same outcome on the brass. Maybe on, I mean, this test is not near as close to like a precise test. This is just kind of seeing what it's all about. But that is your steel, kind of about like the brass. Same look, honestly, which is kind of weird. A little bit more, it looks like, though. A little bit more, which is kind of weird, but kind of surprised about steel. Let's get on the next test. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. What would you call this? The Eddie Hall of metals. The KVD of metals. Okay? Tungsten. Okay. We have, okay, well, let's rephrase this. I know, Eddie Hall fan, okay? There's probably stronger men out there, just throwing that out there. But we have the tungsten weight. Strongest metal in the world. I don't know about tensile strength, but it's good. We have tungsten. All right, tungsten, okay, this is not the color of tungsten. It's just painted black, okay? So get off me about that. Tungsten. Very heavy, dense. I don't know all the right words for this. I'm not very intelligent, as you can tell. But I think, what, 1/4 ounce, 1/3 ounce, whatever. Know how big this weight is. Supposedly one of the strongest metals in this entire world, or the strongest. It's between titanium and, I know there's differences, but I think technically tungsten is stronger. But some people want to fish expensive $1, $2 tungsten weights and break them off, which I don't like doing that, but I fish with them anyways because everybody else does, and they tell me it's good, and because lead destroys the environment. People. But we're gonna do the test on tungsten, and I'm looking forward to this a lot. Wow. Guys, this is a tungsten weight. Here is the KVD of metals right here. It's mind-boggling. The paint was taken off. A couple scratches. I know y'all can't see that it's good. Maybe if I had a better camera, that's why we need to grow this channel. Paint's been taken off. Barely a scratch. Barely. Still use this weight, so that's crazy. Crazy. On to the next test. Okay, guys. The next test, the rock test. You never know when a rock's gonna fall out of the sky and land in your boat and hit a wave. How will it hold up? If the geostorm happened, man, what are you gonna do? Well, let's see.
Test number 2 on lead.
Right here. Do a freaking
Who was it? It was Kane. I'm gonna pull a cane on this lead weight right now. Wow, that hurts.
Kind of flatten it out a little bit. Flatten both sides pretty bad. There's not even a hole in it now to put the line through. That's an issue.
Test number 2 for brass.
Okay. 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 Ow. Wow. Okay, guys. About what I thought, maybe a little more. Kind of deformed the bottom of it a lot by hitting it. Kind of flatten the sides of it a little bit. So I think it can still hold up. We can still use this weight. Y'all could still use this weight. You might want to change it just for the pretty factor, but the weight still works. So brass doing decent so far.
Test number 2 for steel. Oh, it's gonna hurt my hand. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was the worst.
Oh my gosh, it's falling apart in my hand. Okay, the results of the steel weight, a little worse than brass, which is surprising. It's kind of weird, honestly. I did not expect this at all. I need to read into my metals a little bit more, but kind of flattened that one a lot more. Still have a hole in there. Technically, if you could still fish with this. It's so serrated on the edges. I don't know if you would want to set the hook and snap your line, but technically you could still fish with this. So, still a usable weight.
That's number 2 for tungsten.
Oh gosh, I'm back. Okay, guys, tungsten again. It's crazy. Okay, tungsten again did nothing but take the paint off. Maybe a little bit of scratch, maybe a little bit of rolls in the metal. Might have been a little, probably the same amount as the test on the concrete, swinging it on the concrete. But sorry guys, it's humid in Houston. All right guys, got a new weight for the lead. So this is test 3 for lead weights, and that noise you heard, it's a tractor. It's actually a dingo, for those people that know. Lead weight test number 3. Wow. Okay guys, this is one of the more cool ones, I would say. Yeah, the lead weight's a little done. Running over it and dragging it, as you can see, it really got to it. No holes at all, not even fishable. That was too much fun. Test number 3 for brass. Okay guys, put my hat back on. We got the brass weight, a little mangled, I would say. It's about what it was, just a few more scratches, which doesn't surprise me too much because I'm not expecting that to do too much damage except for the lead weight. That was crazy, but a few more scratches, as you can see, abrasions. Still technically fishable. It's got a hole in the front. got a hole in the back, you put a line through. Seeing daylight on the other side of that tunnel, so. Yeah, that's crazy. Test 3 for steel. Okay guys, we got a little more damage on the steel weight. Actually not as bad as the brass or the lead, a little bit better. We did get a chip in the bottom of it a little bit that I don't, well, actually that was there before, it just kind of curled over a little bit more. A little bit flatter now, the nose kind of bent in a little bit. Still technically has a hole through it, so you thread a line through it. That's a good thing, I guess. Tungsten, test 3. Wow. Perfect. 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 Anvil versus lead weight. It's stuck to the bottom. What? Final product. Flat weight. Paper thin. No hole whatsoever. It's like it's calling for help. It looks in distress. No, it's a weight. That went into the environment. Why? The lead basically just smushed with it and melted basically. The brass on the other hand, shattered basically, like on its own. Can't see that well, probably, but it basically was, it's cracked in like 5 different locations and it's smushed a lot. Brass weight, no longer fishable. Out of the contest. A little bit better than the brass. Still, it even has a crack down the middle. Only a couple places that broke in. A little bit better than the brass, but can't see through the other side of the hole. Actually, can you? What? Hold up. You can. Steel is still alive. Directed. Okay guys, this is the first sign of weakness in the tungsten. Oh my gosh. There is a very small, probably can't even pick it up on camera. There's a very small crack down 2 sides of it. But other than that, a few more scratches. Not dented at all, really. Still taking the form. Definitely can see through the other side of that weight. But let's go on to the next test. All right, guys. Final test. The final test is not really a test. It's more like a what it will do to something. It's between steel and tungsten. So we got a tie right now. Let's see what this. These weights will do to this shower door. Yes, I know you're like, why would you ruin a shower door? Because it'll be fun watching it crack and hopefully break, right? But thanks to my dad. There's no real shout out to my dad for donating this shower glass door so we can smash it and destroy it and end it forever. Guys, further inspection, the steel weight is not going to do it because I cannot fit a line through it. Thought I could. You can barely see where the hole goes through. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but it's very small. I thought I might be able to fit a line through it, but I can't. So tungsten is our winner, but we're still gonna smash the glass door. Why not? Okay guys, got the tungsten weight tied on. See what kind of damage we can do to this thing. Oh my gosh. Wow. 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 And wow. I put like a little tarp kind of trash bags down, but it kind of went past that. I am in disbelief that it just did that. This is like, it's done. Well guys, we know what a tungsten weight does to, I think this is tempered glass, a shower glass door. It does that. That was too much fun. I don't know if you could see me in the video, but I'm pretty sure I jumped. Yeah, but that was awesomely fun. So we know that tungsten is by far the strongest and best weight for this. What can we say? Hats off to tungsten. We kind of knew this was coming, but we had a few surprising things. Lead does not hold up well at all. Steel, I thought it would have been a little bit better than that. Brass, I expected that, but that tungsten, can't beat it. Get you some tungsten weights. I don't know what brand. It probably don't matter because it's just a metal. It's God's metal. He made it strong, like me. All right, guys. Thanks for watching another episode. Please remember to like and subscribe and go fishing and go fish tungsten weights so you can go smash some glass. See y'all in the next episode. Peace out, y'all.